Nini everyone, Zabor here. So before we get started on our next Is Jesus Biblical, I think we're on part 8. Um, we have our Northern Nevada Pagan Pride coming to town Saturday. Um, I wasn't able to go last year because I didn't hold one last year. And then the year before that, the 2017 one, I did go to and had recorded, but that was on my old channel. So this Saturday, I'm going to be going out and taking lots of photos for you guys because you guys seem to have expressed interest in that type of video before. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Unfortunately, my husband is not gonna be able to join me. He has to work, but yeah. I'll try to take photos for you guys. So, here we have Matthew 27:57 through 60, and it's talking about the burial of Jesus. Now, supposedly, this has been prophesied earlier in Isaiah 53, verse 9. And the supposed prophecy, is he was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, though he hath done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. Now, supposedly, that's the prophecy. There's a problem with this, though, because the very next verse says that, Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days, and they will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. And the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. So, when did Jesus have kids? When did Jesus have his days prolonged? Was that after he was killed? Yeah, see, there's the problem right there. The very next lines have to deal with things that don't concern Jesus. So how can 9 be about Jesus if 10 isn't? Now, that's not my only proof that this is not a prophecy. Of course, I would have more. So, who's the suffering servant? Well, Isaiah 41:8 through 9 says that Jacob, is his servant. 44:1 also says, my servant is Jacob, Israel. 44:21, remember these things, O Jacob and Israel, for you are my servant. 45:4, for the sake of my servant Jacob and Israel, my chosen. Isaiah 48:20, go out from Babylon, free from Chaldea, declare this with the shout of joy, proclaim it, send it out to the end of the earth, say the Lord has redeemed his servant Jacob. And he said to me, you are my servant Israel, in whom I will be glorified. 49:3. So clearly, throughout Isaiah, the suffering servant mentioned in 53 would have been the nation of Israel personified as a person called Jacob. Now, I'm pretty sure Jacob is not another name for Jesus. At least that's not a claim I've heard by crazy apologists. Seriously, guys, you can't say that 9 is about Jesus, but 10 isn't, because it's clearly talking about the same individual here. So, yeah, there you go. Another disproved biblical prophecy about Jesus. Sanapte.